Hello, this is Brandon from Galaxydoc Market. It's just after the market close on FOMC day, September 18th, 2024. It's about 4:50 p.m. after the aftermath. And I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm just going to go over some of the technicals, my feelings on what happened today, and what to expect from our perspective. What's next for the stock market? That's on everybody's mind right now after the Fed cuts 50 basis points. So let's move right into it. Here's the disclaimer. Pause it, read it. If you agree, please move forward. And my shameless plug of my x.com at Galaxydoc Market. Follow me there. I posted a lot of stuff, especially a lot of great discussions on SMCI and ringing the top at the market. And if you like this video, it would really help me if you would just like me, and subscribe and share this video. That'd be much appreciated. Okay, so let's get into it. So, guys, we are in a quad witching options expiration on Friday. So this period from Thursday and Friday is going to be kind of whippy. And so before we get completely bearish and start shorting the market with reckless abandon, we do have short positions on, longer term positions. And if you want to know my thoughts on that, please watch my previous videos. I painstakingly go over. I know my videos are like 25-30 minutes long, but they're worth it. Because I've been saying that, hey, look, we got to get this FOMC out of the way, and we're not out of the woods yet. We have one more hurdle before all clear for the long-awaited correction and crash that we can start trading significantly. Okay, what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is this is ES, and I think this is a better way to kind of illustrate what is going on, current market situation. And we're just going to wait until this little thing get this out of the way. And so what we're looking at is that this is kind of the expected move on my 1 hour time period. Expected move was to hit 5787.3. After the Powell started speaking, after the rates were announced, obviously it spiked up. It failed to break out, and this is significant. I would not discount this big tail candle. It basically broke above all-time highs, and then it failed to break out. Now, this still looms large, this auto-expected move that is happening, which is at 5787.82. I thought that there would be an opportunity for this to get higher, but it didn't. Here's the funny part. How many of us have basically, after FOMC, it takes 1 day to completely retrace all of the losses or gains from the FOMC announcement? And because this FOMC announcement was done on the quad witching, we're not out of the woods. And this is what I'm talking about, is that are we out of the woods come wake up on Thursday or Friday? Are we going to be making a beeline for here? And for me, I don't think so, but that is a possibility that everyone needs to be careful about, okay? And so this is kind of what the market has priced in for this week on an hourly basis, 5787.32, and I believe there may be some unfinished business right here. So let's dig into the daily on the SPY. This is the end of the day market, and obviously I haven't updated my drawings, but you can see where this is headed, right to the bottom of that 5 SMA and this volatility box. The question is, the way to get out of the woods is, are we going to retrace all of this by tomorrow? And I've seen that happen. Okay, it is quad witching. What a great time to do that. However, having said that, Fed's admission, by its own admissions, cutting 50 basis points, forget about what Powell said in terms of how he wants to get ahead and they want to be preemptive. There's nothing preemptive about the Fed. They react to the market. It's the market wags the tail, okay? And the Fed is the dog, okay? They do the market's bidding, okay? That's all they care about. They don't care about inflation. They don't care about jobs, okay? They tell you that so that they could continue to transfer wealth from the middle class into the top elites, okay? They enrich themselves, and that's what happens. Now, One scenario is that are we going to wake up tomorrow morning and find that ourselves at 569 to maybe even up into the 575 by the end of the day, or even to the 580 level? That is a possibility. It is quad witching, okay? And when you have one extreme type of move, you'll get something like the other. And there's plenty of examples of that in this market. So that's something that we need to watch out for. However, if this is the failure to break out, okay, I was kind of hoping, and I'm going to show you the upper trend line, that we would break out and hit that 575, 585 level and then fail there so that we know that the recession is coming. By the way, recession is coming, okay? I don't believe for one word that the Fed is saying that we're not in a recession. They would not have cut the rates at basically all-time market highs, and they're concerned about inflation. Come on, give me a break. Maybe there's something going on with the yen market, the yen carry trade that they're worried about. But here's what I'm saying. Be very careful about tomorrow. If we can get tomorrow out of the way, and that we don't get a rip your face off rally that basically retraces all of the sell-off volume today and the price movement, then we're in the clear. And it's going to coincide with the Rosh Hashanah, right? That I've been telling you. Sell on Rosh Hashanah, buy on Yom Kippur. That still stands. So this is failure to break out. It looks ominous. I'm just telling you to be careful about tomorrow, backtracing all of this. I'm not saying go out there and buy calls. I'm bearish. Okay, but you saw my previous videos. I said, hey, the most objective thing is for us to hit the upper trend line, long-term trend line, and fail off of that 575, 585, maybe 600 level, wherever it wants to go. And I guess we're not going to get there. And I believe that's going to happen next year around February or January. But bigger market moves are coming. But for the time being, let's be very, very careful what's going on. All right, so what we got is a situation where we have some divergences forming on the CCI. We got a stochastic crossover, right? So these are bearish happenings, right? We've got basically PPO ADX now beginning to form this bearish cup formation, inverted cup. That is bearish formation. Okay, folks. Okay, let's look at what we're looking at on the weekly. So weekly, it's been bearish, right? And not only that, again, here's the problem. We hit all-time highs briefly, hit the upper band of that Bollinger Band, and we basically failed right here, coming right back into that dotted line. The question I have for this week is, are they going to pull a fast one and then whipsaw us right back above and basically screw all the bulls? And today, bulls got screwed, and it's going to screw all the bears tomorrow, okay? And then they'll do what they will do, okay? I think this market is screwed. I think buy on Yom Kippur, buy on Rosh Hashanah, sell on Yom Kippur holds validity, okay? So this is what I'm saying. If we fail here, we've got some major areas to take out, right? I think that really the sell-off doesn't happen in earnest until we break through this ADMA. And then, of course, 525 would be the near-term target, okay? All right, so this is what I'm talking about, the long-term trend line. This is the monthly. Okay, this is extending from for at least 4 years. And every time we hit the top end of the trend line, we had a sell-off, right? And I was hoping maybe today or tomorrow that we would do that. Maybe it's quad witching, guys. Okay, but if we don't and we sell off, we're basically, for this to sell off in the next few months, we're probably targeting right around 500 to 480, okay, before the elections. And I think that's what's going to happen. But beware of the market bounce, okay? This is quad witching, okay? So this is graphically, I made this chart a while back. I said language change at Jackson Hole right here. And then we basically broke above for a while, and then we failed to break out. Are we going to retrace and then move higher, or are we just going to start selling off now? Okay, that is the hurdle that we need to get through. Okay, now let's look at the VIX. Okay, I've been saying for a while, and I'm sorry I didn't do all the drawings yet, but VIX basically is divergent still. Okay, but in the short term, we're beginning to move higher, right? Now, we failed off of the 1854, this overhead resistance. The question I have is, we found support at the ADMA. If we go below there, then, that dreaded quad witching induced bounce is going to happen. right, in the market, which means we're going to go down below and then start tagging this box right here. Okay, this box. I'm going to draw this box. Okay. Here's the thing, the MACD is threatening to show a bullish crossover. So keep an eye on that situation. So in a nutshell, Fed cut 50 basis points. Okay, that kind of telegraphs that that's a larger cut, even though market was pricing that in. Once they actually did it, now are the markets going to sit down and say, well, this is bullish, so we're just going to go higher? Or are they going to say, wait a minute, is there something wrong underneath the hood? Okay, is it the inflation? Is there something going on with the carry trade? Is there a war coming? Is there I don't know, some disease things happening soon? Jobless claims? Is there a bank that's ready to implode? I mean, a whole slew of things, right? Fact remains is that we had a failure to break out, right? I mean, that is a bearish sign, but we are in also quad witching. So patience is warranted. We have one more hurdle, and tomorrow we're definitely going to get our answer. Just don't be surprised if we basically find this market basically at where we failed from and then moving higher. Okay, they can do that. Okay, they like to trap the bulls and the bears, and everyone gets screwed during this period. Okay, but if this failure to break out holds, it's just in time for my Rosh Hashanah, right? Sell on Rosh Hashanah and buy on Yom Kippur post FOMC, folks. Okay, I think we're on track. All right. So thank you so much for listening. Follow me at Galaxydoc Market on X.com. Like us, share us, and above all, comment, good and bad. Okay, if you think I'm full of crap, let me know. If you think I'm doing a good job, let me know. If you want to tell me what type of videos you want to see, let me know too. I'm all for ideas. Please subscribe. And if you want to learn about working with me, Coach Brandon at protonmail.com. All right. And of course, subscribe. All right. I'll see you later.